Hello guys, welcome to the third vlog in our stories Whitby, Scarborough and Filey project. And today I want to talk about a character, but really about two very important words that make our characters stand out. And the first word is empathy. Empathy is when you feel what someone is feeling. It's when you understand how somebody is feeling, when you can think of ways how to help them. It's what makes characters really interesting. So when we know that, for example, like Harry Potter desperately wants to have a family and to have friends that accept him, we can feel that too. It's something that is very easy to understand, so it makes the character more interesting. Now I'm going to talk about a character that I created for a play at the Stephen Joseph Theatre, and it's Granny Josephine. Now, to all intents and purposes, Granny Josephine is a criminal. She is in prison. It's not the first time she's in prison, and she's an embarrassment to her family. But what makes Granny's character really interesting is that she's also got empathy, and she's got a very, very kind heart. So even though she's being bad most of the time, she's actually helping people become good people, become confident people. Now, the second word that we're talking about is motivation. They're both very big words, these, but they mean a lot, so no wonder that they're big. And motivation is what makes a character do what they do in the story. So very early on in the story, something's got to happen to your character that will set them off on their adventure. In Granny's Exploding Toilet, Granny's quite happy in prison. She's got a new boyfriend, she works in the kitchen, she gets as many ice creams as she wants. But then she receives a letter that tells her her house is going to fall into the sea. She asks for permission to be allowed out of prison for a few days so she can get the money together to pay for the repairs on her house before it falls into the sea. And the prison warden says no, she's not allowed outside because she might never come back. So Granny has to do something to save her house, and that thing is breaking out of prison, and with the help of her grandson Sam, she finds enough money, she finds a treasure to pay for the repairs on her house. So that's Granny's motivation. Her house is going to fall into the sea. The empathy comes in because we all know, we can all understand how frightening it is to lose your house. So we want Granny to succeed. We want her to get to the end of the adventure and come up trumps. Okay? So your challenge this week is to find a big motivation for your character. So, for example, Granny is not very different from Jim Hawkins in Treasure Island, who also has to find some treasure to save his mum's inn, to save his mum's hotel by the sea in England. And so that's your challenge today, guys. My writing buddy, Saviour, says happy writing, and please post your motivations on our Facebook page, and I'll comment on them as and when I see them. Okay? See you later, guys. Bye. Now I can find the mouse and switch off.